I've been working with skincare experts for years, but what I didn't realize until the end of my last project was just how little they're willing to reveal about their own personal struggles with retinol. They'll tell you all about its benefits, of course, how it can reduce fine lines, improve skin texture, and even out your complexion. But what they won't talk about is the chaos that ensues when you actually try to use it. As I dug deeper into my research, I started to understand why so many people are hesitant to incorporate retinol into their routines. See, this stuff is potent, and if you're not careful, it can leave your skin feeling raw and exposed, like a minor burn that just won't quit. But here's the part that broke me. What happens when you finally get past the initial irritation phase? You start to notice changes in your skin that are hard to ignore. Fine lines begin to fade away, pores shrink, and that dull, tired look that comes with age starts to lift. The problem is, most experts won't even hint at this stage of the process. The stage where you're actually getting results from all those expensive creams and serums. They'll tell you about the potential for irritation, but they won't prepare you for what happens next. The part where your skin begins to adapt, and you start to see real improvements. And that's not even the worst of it. I didn't know it yet. But the next day changed everything when one of my sources revealed a shocking secret about how retinol really works. It turns out that most of what you read about this stuff online is straight from the manufacturer's playbook, carefully crafted to make you think you can just slap some cream on and voila, perfect skin in no time. But here's the thing, it doesn't work like that, at least not for anyone with even remotely sensitive skin. The truth is, retinol has to be introduced slowly, gradually building up your tolerance until you're ready for the real deal. And even then, there are no guarantees. It's a delicate dance between getting results without losing your mind. Now, I've talked to experts who claim that the whole process can be sped up with certain ingredients or specialized products. But what they won't tell you is which ones actually work and which are just snake oil. Some swear by vitamin C, while others recommend looking for retinol-infused moisturizers. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to trial and error. I still don't know if I'd do it again, throwing myself headfirst into a world where anything can happen, and nothing is as straightforward as it seems. But what I do know is that when you finally make it through the worst of it, there's no going back. Your skin changes, and with it comes a newfound appreciation for just how much work goes into making it look even remotely good. It's funny, now that I've seen both sides of this equation, I'm not sure if I'd call myself an expert anymore. What I do know is that when you're in the trenches, fighting to get results from retinol, you realize just how little anyone really knows about the subject. It's a gamble every time, but what choice do we have? One of the biggest misconceptions I've seen with retinol is that it's some sort of magic bullet that if you use it, your skin will be instantly transformed. But in reality, the process is much more nuanced than that. It takes time, patience, and a willingness to put up with a few initial setbacks. I've seen clients who are convinced that retinol is just going to erase their fine lines and wrinkles overnight. And yes, it can do some amazing things for skin texture and tone. But the reality is that it's not a quick fix. It's a slow burn, a gradual process of rebuilding and repairing the skin's underlying structure. And don't even get me started on the whole start with a low concentration thing. I mean, sure, that sounds like good advice at first glance. Start with a small amount and gradually increase as your skin gets used to it. But in reality, most people are already using some form of retinol without realizing it. Whether it's through their moisturizer or serum, they're getting some sort of retinol kick every day. The real problem is that most people don't understand the differences between the various types of retinol. There's retinol palmitate, which is considered a milder form, but don't be fooled. It can still cause irritation in some people. And then there's retinoic acid, which is basically the big gun. It's what most dermatologists prescribe for severe acne or sun damage. But here's the thing. Even with the strongest concentration of retinol, you're not going to see results overnight. It takes weeks, sometimes months, for your skin to start showing any real signs of improvement. And during that time, you've got to be prepared to deal with some pretty unpleasant side effects: redness, irritation, flakiness. The list goes on. And let's not forget about the so-called comedogenic issue. Retinol can cause blackheads and whiteheads in people who are prone to acne. Now, I know what you're thinking, but won't using a non-comedogenic product solve all my problems? Well, not necessarily. The truth is that even with a gentle formula, retinol can still cause breakouts. It's just that some products might be less likely to do so. One thing that's become increasingly clear to me over the years is that there's no one-size-fits-all approach when it comes to retinol. What works for someone else may not work at all for you, and vice versa. It's a highly individualized process, and you've got to be willing to experiment and adapt as you go. I've seen people who swear by using retinol in the morning, while others claim it's better to use it at night. I've seen people who put it all over their face, while others prefer to target specific areas like the forehead or around the eyes. And then there are those who swear that mixing retinol with other products is the key to optimal results. But what about those of us who can't tolerate multiple active ingredients? Despite all this confusion and uncertainty, I still believe that retinol has a place in our skincare routines. The benefits are undeniable, from smoother skin texture to reduced fine lines and wrinkles. It's an ingredient that truly delivers. But the key is to approach it with caution, patience, and an open mind. And if there's one thing that all these top beauty experts agree on, it's this: retinol is not for the faint of heart. It's a journey that requires commitment, dedication, and a willingness to put up with some pretty unpleasant side effects along the way. But for those who are willing to take the leap, I promise you it'll be worth it. According to Dr. Dennis Gross, one of the pioneers in retinol skincare, it's not just about slapping on a product and expecting miracles. He stresses that the key is to start with small amounts and gradually increase as your skin becomes more tolerant. I'll never forget his exact words: "The goal is to find that sweet spot where you're getting benefits without experiencing irritation." And what's even more fascinating, he says, is that individual tolerance can vary greatly. Some people may be able to use high concentrations right off the bat, while others might need months of gentle introduction. It's a delicate balance, but one that's well worth mastering. What I find particularly interesting is how retinol can interact with other skin concerns like acne and hyperpigmentation. Top esthetician Kate Somerville tells me that she often recommends incorporating retinol into a treatment plan for clients struggling with dark spots or uneven skin tone. And what she's found, time and again, is that the combination of retinol and gentle exfoliation can lead to astonishing results: smoother, brighter complexions in as little as 6 weeks. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows, I assure you. There are those who swear by the retinol purge, a supposed detoxifying process where your skin releases all its toxins, leading to temporary breakouts. Now, while this phenomenon has been blown way out of proportion in some online forums, it's undeniable that retinol can cause irritation and redness in certain individuals. In the end, it comes down to understanding what retinol does and doesn't do. It won't magically erase fine lines or banish wrinkles overnight, but with consistent use and careful formulation, it will make a profound difference in your skin's overall health and appearance. Many of these experts agree that using retinol too frequently or in high concentrations can be counterproductive, leading to overstimulation and even more breakouts. In fact, Dr. Emma Taylor warns against applying it at night, when our skin is most sensitive, suggesting instead a morning application to help regulate oil production throughout the day. What's more, she emphasizes the importance of layering retinol wisely, pairing it with products containing antioxidants like vitamin C or ferulic acid to mitigate potential irritation and enhance its effectiveness. Some beauty aficionados even recommend using a retinol holiday, setting aside 1 week every month where they give their skin a break from this potent ingredient. While it may sound extreme, proponents claim that this allows the skin to recharge and come back stronger than ever, essentially creating a form of retinol-induced resilience. Despite these expert insights, many retinol users continue to experience frustration when encountering their first major breakout, often assuming they're simply being too sensitive or that the product is defective. Yet, as dermatologist Dr. Sophia Patel notes, the skin is not meant to be perfect all the time. It's a journey of imperfections and impermanence. This approach to retinol-induced resilience may sound far-fetched, but research suggests that giving your skin regular breaks from active ingredients can have a cumulative effect on its overall health. Think of it like training for a marathon. You wouldn't expect to run 26 miles straight without proper rest and recovery time. Similarly, your skin needs time to recover from the intense exfoliation caused by retinol. It's worth noting that not all breakouts are created equal. Some can be triggered by underlying issues such as hormonal imbalances or even genetic predispositions. But in many cases, redness, itchiness, and inflammation can simply be a sign that your skin is adjusting to the new active ingredient. Dr. Patel emphasizes the importance of patience. Give it at least 6 weeks before making any conclusions about how well retinol works for you. It's not just about seeing results on the surface, but also what's happening beneath. One major misconception about retinol is that it's only beneficial for mature skin. In fact, it can be just as effective for younger complexions. Dr. Patel herself has seen remarkable improvements in acne-prone patients who have started using retinol products. Retinol works by unclogging pores and preventing further blockages, a process that's essential for all skin types, she explains. However, even with expert guidance, the wrong combination of products can still lead to irritation or decreased effectiveness. For instance, pairing retinol with alpha-hydroxy acids like glycolic acid can exacerbate sensitivity and dryness. As Dr. Patel cautions, use one powerful active ingredient at a time. Don't be tempted by the promise of multitasking products that try to do it all. She recommends sticking to tried-and-true retinol formulations, rather than opting for watered-down or overly complicated blends. Despite these caveats, the benefits of incorporating retinol into your skincare routine can be life-changing. By understanding its role in your skin's journey and taking steps to mitigate potential side effects, you may just discover a new appreciation for this often maligned ingredient and a more radiant complexion as a result. And then there are those who swear by the glow that comes with consistent retinol use. Dr. Patel herself attributes her patients' glowing complexions to nothing less than a skin transformation of epic proportions. Dr. Patel notes that part of the reason for this dramatic improvement is due to retinol's unique ability to stimulate collagen production and cell turnover, essentially giving your skin a much-needed refresh. However, she warns that it can take some time, often months, to see these benefits fully manifest, and even then, results may vary from person to person. To make the most of your retinol experience, Dr. Patel advises beginning with lower concentrations and gradually increasing as your skin becomes more tolerant. This will also help minimize potential irritation or dryness, which can be exacerbated by overuse or improper formulation. One expert who's seen firsthand the transformative power of retinol is celebrity skincare aficionado Georgie Cuthbert. A devoted user herself, she swears that consistent application has made her skin look smoother and more even-toned than ever before, a testament to its ability to truly revitalize the skin. And yet, despite these impressive credentials, there are still some who remain skeptical about retinol's long-term effects. As it turns out, these concerns aren't entirely unfounded. A study published last year found that long-term use of high-strength retinols can potentially lead to an increased risk of irritation and sensitivity. Still, experts argue that the benefits far outweigh the risks, especially when paired with responsible usage and careful monitoring of individual skin types.